Welcome back, fishing friends, to another adventure. I'm up here on the big lake today, and I'm going to do a review on this Berkley Flux Gill. It's this green pumpkin watermelon red. So we're going to bomb this guy around, just walk the shoreline, see if we can get anybody to take a bite out of it. I like this spot because I'm elevated, and then I can get the angle for the drop shot. You can Texas rig this. There's different ways you can set it up, but for me, the drop shot's gonna be the way I'm gonna do it today. It's kind of a breezy day. I think a cool front's starting to push through. I got this on the old trusty Bass X. I know it's an entry-level rod, but man, I love this thing. I don't do anything conventional, so I've got this on, like, ooh, did you see that carp right there? I've got this on 12-pound Sunline with like a little 12-pound leader. Not really a drop shot setup, but it works for me. What is that ruckus over there? Somebody trying to bring their boat in and all that racket? Oh yeah, I see him over there. All right, there it is. Man, this thing flutters on the drop shot. Really terrible cast. Thump, 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 thump. Maybe that wasn't a bad cast. Well, I've been out here the last few times fishing, guys, and it's been really nice. All right, guys, on the Flux Gill, by Berkley, I got a nice fish here. Ooh, if I can get down here without getting wrecked. Ooh. There we go. I just dropped it along some structure down there and got him. There we go. But I got him. Look at that perfect hook set. All right, guys, there he is on the Berkley Flux Gill. All right, guys, let's get him back in there. There he is. There she goes. Right there. Zoom. All right, let me show you what that looked like, what the lure looks like. All right, guys, there it is right there. It's good stuff. Typical scent to it. That's what it looks like. It's kind of a green pumpkin color right there. What is it? What do they call this? Green pumpkin watermelon red. Green pumpkin watermelon red. And just bang! Well, he just choked that thing down. All right, guys, I got that other one snagged. They have some crappie brush piles in here, and sometimes you get hooked on them. I tried to pull through it, but I couldn't. So now I got this rigged, Texas rigged. So how I do this is I pitch it out there, let it sink, 1, 2, 3, twitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, twitch. And so I'll do that over and over. There you go, right there. I put a little bit of a kink in it so that when it falls like at a spiraling down. So I'll let it sit there and I'll count to like 10 or 11. And then I'll give it a quick pop. I'll pull the slack up a little bit. Here we go. Yeah, this is fun to fish with, guys. Alright. Well, there must be a cool front coming through. Do you feel that breeze? I do. Alright, guys. There we go. We got another one on this Flux Gill. Check that out. Not as big. And I didn't even have to stand up here like I was doing for the drop shot. What was I doing up here? There he is right there. Check that out. All right, there it is. There is no doubt I'm gonna give this thing 2 thumbs up. Okay, guys, so I like mine having a bit of a kink in it because it affects the fall. So I'm just gonna stay up here on these big Texas lakes, guys. Even though we're in fall, the temperatures are in the low 80s, and you just get out there and throw what you got. People are always talking about what baits you know are good for fall. Man, I just say throw every dang thing you got. Especially down here in the south, man. But anyway, this works great on the Texas rig and of course on the drop shot, as you could see. So I'm trying to judge where these brush piles are. They put a whole bunch in here for the crappie. But you know, the bass like to hang around them too. Ooh. Thump, 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 thump. Alright, like I was saying, I just let it sit there on the bottom. Then pop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pop. You gotta be careful because the wind can play tricks on it, but nope, don't see the deer anymore. Alright guys, let's talk about this bait. 6 count, green pumpkin watermelon red, and the Flux Gill. And of course it gives you some tips back here on how to rig it. And you know what comes with Powerbait, the quality, the research and all that good stuff. It's worth it. You know, I don't know how much I paid for this. Excuse me. I got it at my local Cabelas, and it's right on the end cap, perfectly situated so people could see it and know that it's new. And you know, I had fun fishing with it. So you could tell it works on the drop shot. I mean, bam! Sadly, it came off when he just destroyed it. So I got him in. Had to, you know, kind of be careful there with some of the footing. And then on the Texas rig, you saw me catch out one. And it's getting in the afternoon here, so I don't know if the bite just slowed down. There is a cool front coming through, supposedly a cool front, knock us down like maybe 5 degrees. But anyway, so I couldn't get anything working around the docks, and I mean, I did that for about an hour or so, nothing else. I could feel the bluegill pecking at it, just thump 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 thump. But anyway, so give it a try. This is definitely worth it. You know me, if I'll tell you if I dislike it or if I like it, and this thing works really well. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. Until next time, I will see you then. Bye-bye. Now get out there and get your lures wet.